Have you ever been enticed by the snacks, candy, and drinks in the checkout aisle of a grocery store? Have you ever tried to look for something healthy in those aisles? We eat an unnatural, unhealthy diet, and we live a far more sedentary lifestyle than most of humans have throughout our history. For myself, I had a whole list of reasons why I waited until I was 30 to start living a lifestyle of exercise and nutrition that I knew I needed for my physical and mental health. For those of us in the audience today who are into fitness, this is for you as well, as we're going to look at some practical tips for continually improving our lifestyles. So, we're going to look at the need to choose a healthy lifestyle of exercise and nutrition. We're going to look at why this is a problem, and then primarily, we're going to focus on the solution to creating a healthy lifestyle, since that's what we really need. Our sedentary lifestyle isn't healthy. Evolutionarily, we are optimized for fighting for survival in a physical world of nature, as most humans have lived. Even in the last couple of years, we live a far more sedentary lifestyle than we did just decades ago. Building design recently has been optimized for minimal movement, and our careers involve far less physical movement than they did a few decades ago. We're constantly tempted by heavily processed food with refined sugars that's just as unnatural as our sedentary lifestyle. You may be interested in another speech today by Kai, who goes into the pricing and availability of healthy food. So, most of us are not surprised that we need to exercise more and eat better to live a more healthy lifestyle. But why is this so difficult for us? We have a lot of reasons for why we don't exercise and eat the way we should. Time, we're too tired, it's boring. This goes both for food and exercise. We spend less time preparing our food than any other country in the world. And we spend less time than we did just a few years ago. Today is 27 minutes on average as opposed to 60 minutes in 1965. So, finally, what is the solution? How do we successfully change our lifestyles? This is a behavioral model by behavioral scientist B.J. Fogg. This axis represents ability, hard to do, easy to do, motivation, low or high. So, if an activity falls above this line, we'll do it. If it falls below, we won't. So this shows the inverse relationship between motivation and the difficulty for us of doing the task. So, how can we optimize our exercise and nutrition to fit this curve? First of all, choose a workout you enjoy. If you're having fun, you're more motivated to do it, and take small incremental steps that you're capable of doing. So one way for me that I found a way that's easy to do and highly motivating was the kickboxing that I was doing. It was a lot of fun, so it's much easier for me to get out of bed and go work out. There was always a trainer there explaining each exercise, so it was easy for me to do. So that was a solution for me. So yes, find a workout you enjoy. There is one out there for you. Also, make sure you choose a specific behavior that you want to change, whether this is food or exercise. If you just say, start working out more, that's too vague. That puts it in the too hard to do camp. So incremental changes that you're capable of doing to keep them easy to do. Today is the perfect time to get started. Many of us are in lockdown, and I just encourage you to come out of lockdown a better person than you went into it. There's plenty of information available on YouTube for workouts that require no equipment, and as you grow in this, you will learn incrementally how to do more of it, so you will grow and learn incrementally. So, what about the food side of it? Food prep is the answer, where you cook a lot of food in advance, freeze it into meals, and simply pop those in the microwave throughout the rest of the week. Because if you're like me, you heard 27 minutes and thought, I don't have that much time to prepare my food. So, by food prepping, you can control the nutrition that you're eating, you will eat healthier, and you can feel better as a result of the improved nutrition. This saves time, using the food prep method, and it saves money as well. It costs 5 times more to eat takeout than to cook yourself, according to one study. So, in conclusion, we live in a busy time in a crazy world, but this is a perfect time for us to step back and consider how we're going to live our lives, how we're going to live our lifestyle, rather than living by default. There's no starting over in this game of life, and there's no quick save option either. Wherever we go from here, whatever we're doing, let's take small, practical, incremental steps to improve our lifestyle. So in conclusion, the way to change your life is small, incremental steps, have fun doing it, give yourself good fuel, and reap the rewards. Thank you.